it's me, Simeon Tech, and today we're going to be repairing the Samsung Galaxy Fold 5G. And here I use the strat of it having weak adhesive that doesn't want to work anymore. So it was quite easy to actually remove the freaking display from the frame. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty standard stuff by just opening it up like that. So I removed the freaking things that were covering the internals, and I then proceeded to remove all the internals that ever existed inside the phone. Basically everything I saw, it had to come out. Yeah. And then here's the moment I realized I fucked up and ordered the wrong thing. Because the frame of the new display was meant for a 4G model, and the one I have is the 5G model, which is not compatible, in case you didn't know. Which sucks a lot. But unfortunately, there wasn't too much of what I could do, so kinda just thought about it for a decent amount of time and then explored the possibilities. And I took the riskiest thing, which is doing what I do best and what I have done once before. It's removing the damn foldable display from the frame and installing it on the old one. So I started doing that by peeling off the frame and whatnot, like doing all the funny heating up things and all that stuff, though I mainly removed the bezel with isopropyl alcohol, water material. It's a handy material that dissolves adhesive. Quite nice. Also, this is the second time I'm doing the freaking voiceover, because the first time the Galaxy Bud that I'm using as a microphone decided to die and not work, which is like super freaking annoying, gosh darn. But luckily this time around it should be working fine. If not, then I'll be hella pissed. Anyway, here's me heating up the notch area so I could remove the screen, the bezel, the frame, yeah. Really, why did I have to keep that? Why did I have to keep the entire thing in? Not sure, but here you go. Yeah, use me carefully peeling it away, and there you go, it's free. Which is nice. Yeah. Put away the stuff. Looked around a little bit and found a spot where I could easily slide my tool underneath the display to open it up. And just use the old display as essentially a guide of where I should go. Like, yeah, gotta be careful while removing these You gotta be careful while removing these foldable displays. Otherwise... Okay, is it recording? I don't know, I can't tell. Otherwise, if you do one wrong move, the display's fucked. So that's why you gotta be like as careful as crap. Can the Polish stop recommending me low baller prices? Oh, stop it! It's been happening this entire day constantly. Anyway, I removed the first half, which was quite easy. Then I removed the frame for the front half of the phone to make it a little bit easier, and then to make it even more easier, I removed the little T-shaped things that basically make the screen stay in place, so I could just remove the screen easier and not have to fight with them constantly. On the Z Flip, I didn't do that since I just wiggled the display out of them, but on this Fold I couldn't, because there was still a lot of adhesive. By the way, at this point I did in fact remove the top and bottom adhesive completely. Only side was left was the side, because there was the ribbon cable stuff. In that area was too fragile to do it with a thing, and it had a little thing that wouldn't even let me insert my thing into there. So yeah, they had to use isopropyl alcohol to soften the adhesive and let the thing go, which it eventually did. Yeah, I was like lifting it up slightly, so like that, and for quite a while, so like the adhesive would just naturally just let itself go like that. You need some strategy in this. Gosh darn strategy in foldable repairs. And yeah, the display is finally free. And then I reassembled most of the necessary components into the old frame and tested the display, and what you get is... I done did it again! Wrong frame, nope. Just like that, and there we go. Eat the work. The home button is... Oh yeah, hold on a second. It works. Yeah, the display works fine. Damn it, I'm surprising myself all the damn time. And then I proceeded to use some funny shit with the frames to like clean up the dust out of the old 5G frame, and then like swap in some parts that are compatible with from the new frame into the old frame, which is basically the hinge and the cover display area. So yeah, I did that, and then I like proceeded to prepare for the attachment of the foldable display and attach the foldable display. And then after that, I just assembled like a lot of stuff in there and did some stuff for testing. The display worked fine. I didn't fuck it up in any of that process. Then I attached the bezel. And then I like quite literally proceeded to attach quite literally everything else that was disassembled, which is just normal phone stuff like the wireless charging coil, a piece of plastic, the speaker, another piece of plastic, another speaker, some other piece of plastic, and then like some screws and then more screws. I also tested the screen in the process. It was all fine. So I attached like a piece of plastic and screwed in the piece of plastic with some metal screws. And with those metal screws, I screwed in the piece of plastic. And then I removed some adhesive from the frame, so like the new stuff, like the glass and the display, it would attach properly, except from the display. I also had to remove adhesive because I was reusing the original display, and the original display had the original adhesive, but the original adhesive was super bad. It could just remove the display from a suction cup, so I cleaned up the original adhesive and put in liquid adhesive, except I am a dumbass, and in this process I forgot to transfer the vibration motor from the old frame to the new one. So I had to open up the display and install the vibration motor, and then close it back up again, which was kind of annoying, but it's fine. I did it, and there we go. It's done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's done and working. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.